morning, everybody. Good morning, good people of YouTube. Friday morning, weekend day. Now, I am off today. I'm on Hollybobs. I'm going to start that again. No, I'm not. I was going to start that again because Hollybobs just seems terrible. But I'm on holiday and Michelle is stressed. So she's decided she needs to do something. So I've been very mercenary, said, oh, pancakes would be nice. So Michelle is making pancakes this morning with the Nigella.
No, it's just a recipe that's on the Good Food website.
Good Food website, pancake with sausages and bacon. I'll speak to you shortly because she needs to do things. I'm not going to stop her if she's making pancakes. Michelle has finished pancakes, bacon and sausage. Yum, yum, yum. Did that de-stress you making that?
No.
De-stress me. I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, the advantage of having a day off is you're actually here when the packages arrive, so you don't have to come home and open them. So we have got ourselves a package from eBay. Let's see what it is. I've no doubt I won't be able to open it because they've sellotaped it. I'll stab myself. Packaging, none of the planet's dying. We've got ourselves another LP. I want to be careful how I open this little bit. A while ago we watched that film, The Watchmen. I thought it was fantastic. Well, it's a good film we thought, but we also thought that the soundtrack was absolutely phenomenal. And then we looked it up on Amazon to find out it was £140 for the album to get it on vinyl. And I decided at the time, I think, oh, we'll just download it on Spotify for nothing. And then Michelle went hunting and she found this on eBay for...
I think all in, including the postage from America, it cost me 35 quid.
So that's £35, so that's £105 discount on Amazon.
And it's brand new, it's still in its packaging, right?
Yeah, still got its plastic packaging on it. Enjoy listening to that. If you've not heard the music of this film or not seen the film, the music is phenomenal. So, moving on. 180 gram vinyl as well. It's got a nice little. I've just opened it up. There's double gated, like Michelle says, and it's got a fantastic little piece of art inside it.
Can't see it.
That is the thing that, what do you call it? The Batman. Or whoever he is, was travelling about him. Who is it? It's not Batman, is it? Just looks Batmanish. Okay, guys, fail. There'll be a big fail over here. This isn't the soundtrack. This is the score to the film. So this is the orchestral score to the film. So we got it wrong. Yeah, what are you gonna do? We can still download the soundtrack from Spotify for nothing, and we can listen to this. This will be good. 180 gram vinyl repressing of the score. Looking forward to that. Okay, guys, what we decided to do is go out because Michelle's getting a little bit stressed up waiting for the doctor to ring. So I'll take her somewhere, take her mind off things. Ready? So we're going to go for a ride somewhere, to a park somewhere, country park somewhere. Okay, guys, following on from a few weeks ago when Michelle went out. What did you go out for? When Michelle went Pokemon hunting, we came to Pitmedden Gardens. I've decided to come back because it's not raining. We'll show you around the gardens. We are here. Gardens are there, which is just there. Alexander Seaton, founder of Pitmedden Gardens. Good job I brought Michelle with me. I'd have been saying that wrong all the way around. Shall we get in? Okay, guys, if you come here, there's a woodland walk. You see, start of a wooden log. It's a shorter, more accessible local route, 3/4 of a mile, 25 minutes. And Woodland Walk was upgraded by a community project by the staff BP McManus, which is BP, in 2006. And the good news for us, it is a National Trust property. So, as members of the National Trust, we can get in for free, or for our membership. Okay guys, what's in bloom now? And I must admit, that means absolutely nothing to me. Okay, we're now here. They have, you see there's an opening tent because they actually have open music festivals in this gardens. We've got 2 hares. What's it called when hares do that? Rutting or something. Okay, what we have here is the house. Chelle taking a photograph of behind the scenes vlogging. And the steps leading down into the garden, then the lower garden behind it, and there's the fountain. We'll move over here now towards the farmhouse, and we should go and have a look at the farming museums. Exhibition. Okay, there's a little bit of spiel about creating and looking after the gardens. Caring for the wild garden, it's a huge amount of work. The buildings around the courtyard were built as a service area at the same time as the garden to help manage its upkeep, support the house, and maintain its wider Pitmedden estate. Sorry? And there we have an old cheese press. We're coming up to the smithy. Oh look, I do believe that's a Fordson N early 1940s tractor, because it says so there. I knows me tractors. These are items that have been donated to the National Trust by George and Isabel Arthur from Peterhead. Isabel's grandmother, Catherine Christie, 1878 to 1969, originally used domestic items in her house, whilst the farming objects belonged to her step-uncle. So these are the stuff that she would use in the early part of last century. Right, look at these old signs, they're gorgeous. Castrol, motor oil. How cool are them? Okay, it's the blacksmith shop. Okay, and we'll go in and have a look at this art exhibition. 2 stone toadstools outside, and I don't know what that is, but it looks like an object of torture. I've just come in here, guys, and frightened myself to death. I saw the dummy, and I thought, oh, it's only a dummy. And then the music, or the sound effects started playing, and it frightened me. Horse neighing, and him saying, go on, walk on. Which I took to, go on, walk off. This is the stable. I know it's the stable because it says so here. That horses, what took this must have been huge. Yeah. Okay, guys, art by these 2 people. Bizarre owl. You can see the change in style, can't you? You like that?
I do actually.
£450.
Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Alan Rickman. It's a Cheshire Cat. Who's that? character would that be? These are ink drawings, original ink drawings by
Anytime Variety.
Cool. Although expensive. Here we are, guys, in the where the bees are kept. The movers and shakers, honeybees. Apparently honeybees talk to each other by dancing. And they call a special dance the waggle dance. Performing the figure of 8 dance, bees can share information. Okay. Bees are the only insects that produce food that humans can eat. I know that we can eat insects. I didn't know a lot. Oh. Excuse me. If you come here, don't stand on that. That's really slippery. When you'll get bees in trouble because they're all dying out all over the world. Now, last statement. We need bees. Which of these foods do you think relies on bees? I would say all of them. And here we have a potato digger. It throws potatoes sideways out the drills to be gathered up by hand, and it is pulled by 2 horses. So obviously heavy work. Yeah, and what we have here is the reaper and binder. Reapers and binders introduced in the late 1800s. And a knotting mechanism to tie the sheaves of the corn. We are at the joiner's workshop. See, a really old wood turning lathe. Various items. A treadle lathe which had 3 speeds, which would be that old wood turning lathe. Various stocks, grinding wheels, turning tools, selections of adze. Not heard that word for a very long time. Yeah, adze, which are there in the top right hand corner. Saws, spoke shares, hammers, planes and chisels and tool sets. So that's an old wood turning lathe. It's where they used to power lathes with the treadle there, what used to turn the actual piece of wood they were turning. We have now the coot collection. Warning. Neeps, turnip planting. And this is part of Aberdeenshire, to show it in Inverurie. That's where we've just got some petrol from. And us, we're here, and our house is kind of around here somewhere. And that's the journey in. Sorry, the journey in to work every morning. That's where Gary and Teresa was last night. Where was last night with Gary and Teresa? Big threshing machine. Okay, the leather workers workshop. No butter churn there. You still get them nowadays, people making their own butter. These lamps are awesome. Like what they've done with them. Old lamps, and they wide them up and put light bulbs in them. Very decorative, very nice. No doubt when the farm was working though, there would have been proper oil lamps. aka the ones up there. And here we are at the buffet. Come on, get up, you lazy git. Oh, look, a cat. Don't know if you can see that, the lighting allows it. It's a cat. Old fire range. Don't know how this is turning out. I should take a photograph. So here we are, guys. We're coming now into the gardens themselves, into a little arched fruit trees. There'll be apple trees, no doubt. Saying that because there's actually apples on that there tree over there. A little bit of modern sculpturing in the middle of these trees. Looks nice. A little bit of box hedging. Got to admit, this place is beautiful and peaceful. Quick panorama. There's Chelle just moving over there. Beautiful views everywhere. You can just see the house in that part right there. Okay, guys, just walked over from the sculpture there. Come round to this reveal. Look at this, beautiful. Just through these two hedges here. So these sculptures. One way off in the distance. I shall zoom in on that for you now. Okay, and then zoom back out. And then I'll zoom in to these sculptures and zoom back out again and see Chelle taking a picture over the gardens. Okay, this is inside this building here, the Thunder House Pavilion. It's over 300 years old. And there is the founder, who died in 1719. So that Alexander Seaton. Now I know how to say it. He's the owner and donor, the person who donated it to the National Trust. See, part of his collection we've just seen. Got some buried treasures. Old clay tobacco pipes. Bottle fragments from the early 17th, 18th century. The head gardener from 1948 to 1978. There you go. So Alexander Seaton of Pitmedden created a baronet of Nova Scotia on 11th of December 1683. Lord of Sessions, as Lord Pitmedden 31st October 1677, he was the second son of John Seaton of Pitmedden. He was shot through the heart at Brigadier in June 1639. Okay guys, and here's a panoramic view over the sunken garden. There's Michelle taking the photographs behind the scenes. Of me. That was the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. Here we have Michelle going up doing her photography bit. This is how she collects the photographs that I put up for her in pictures. It's Michelle that takes all these photographs, not myself. I just take photographs on my iPhone and use them for my screensaver at work, so that everybody can come past and go, that's rubbish. You got that?
Yeah. Got these weird iron shards poking out of it.
Yeah, they're like vicious, aren't they?
Yeah. Sorry, I want to get a good look at it.
I've a sneaking suspicion there that to stop the birds getting in.
Could be. Stop nothing.
Yeah, well, pretty effective, I should imagine. Just if a bird stood on there and stood up quick, it'd get a hole in its head. Bits of wildlife. Birds. Michelle did tell me what they were, but I don't know what they are. I shall zoom in on them. And they even have an orchard. Began in the winter of 2014. They do actually have, every year they have a apple picking in September. They come, they have a little bit of a, what is it? It's sell apples and recipes and stuff.
Probably not from these trees.
These staircases here have been fascinating me all the way from the other side of the garden. Actually, double staircases in a garden, how posh is that? Most people don't have that. Well, not someone said that, most people. Vast majority of people don't even have that in the house. Yeah, well, moving on. I have to say, these little sculptures that they've got around these gardens are absolutely gorgeous. They're really well done. Every one of them's look really nice. Not out of place at all. I'm quite impressed. Not usually one for the bits of art myself, but there's another one over there, like a totem pole. There's Michelle, wave to Michelle. And there's a totem pole, and I shall zoom in on it now. And over there as well. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. They seem to have picked really nice in character sculptures. Anyway, it was only a short visit. We're off now to have a cup of tea, because that's what English people do, even though Michelle's not English. I'm just getting trouble, just put my shadow on the thing. Tea?
Please.
Okay guys, so we're coming to the tea room, the garden tea room, just to show you what they have. Hi there. And I would have got served them, but the waitress walked off because she thought I was busy, which I was. I think we're going to have the cream tea. We nearly forgot to show you what we'd ordered. Michelle ordered the ham and cheese sandwich, which
It's really nice.
with the cream tea. Hi. And there's one of our waitresses. Hi. Yes.
My brother's got one. He's very happy with it.
I'm doing the same. So, very nice. Okay, guys, that's us finished now. That was a nice, good, relaxing couple of hours. Got Michelle out the house, got me out the house. I did something on my day off. It was good. Now, one thing, when I was in that cafe, I did the rather English thing. When I started saying what the food was like, the waitress watching me, as you'll see when the camera pans up. So what I didn't say was that scone was very dry. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it was dry. I have had better, but Michelle's sandwich
was lovely.
was lovely.
It tasted like the bread was baked fresh this morning.
Yeah, I had a corner of it, and it was. I've got to admit, it was really nice. It looked quite filling as well.
It was. I couldn't have eaten the whole thing.
I probably could, but that's me. Anyway, time to get home.
So does that mean I win the meal competition?
Yes. Oh, I don't know whether I've ever mentioned that to our YouTube colleagues.
No, we have a competition to see who can pick the best meal from our restaurant menu, and generally Alan wins, but sometimes I do.
Yeah, well, and this time, yes. But in my defence, we sat down and it was too late to get a sandwich, wasn't it? It'd gone 2 o'clock.
It was, and I'd said, well, we can't order lunch, it's too late. And then Alan said, well, I'll have the cream tea. And I says, I'll just have a cup of tea. And she says, oh, do you not want anything to eat? And I says, no, I don't have much of a sweet tooth. And she says, I know it just says 2 o'clock, but we're not particularly busy. If you want a sandwich, we'll make you a sandwich. And I thought, oh, fantastic. I'll have a ham and cheese sandwich, please. Which was rather nice of them. And if I'd known that, I'd have had a sandwich as well. But it doesn't matter. I'd already ordered my cream tea at that point. I'm not moaning. What I had was nice, although it's gone a bit dry. Cup of tea was really nice and refreshing. And we're a couple of hours walking around a very nice, peaceful garden. Okay, let's get home. And as seen in yesterday's vlog, Chelle has put up chicken stew, which looks actually weird. For want of a better way of putting it, it looks a little bit weird, but it went awry. Did you say you'd? I didn't put the
flour, something to do with the flour.
Flour should have gone in before all the liquid, but it didn't.
So it didn't thicken up. So what Michelle's done is put some pasta in. So it's kind of a pasta type thing. Oh, we're going to eat it and find out what. Okay, guys, it's been a good day. We've been up to Pitmedden Gardens, had a wander about. Michelle has calmed down a bit, I believe, from getting all wound up, waiting for the doctor to go. Do you want to tell everybody what the doctor said?
The doctor has basically decided that we've left it as long as we can without giving me some help, and he has prescribed me propranolol tablets.
Beta blockers.
Beta blockers, essentially. I have to take 2 a day for just now, and he is going to talk to me again on Tuesday. He's also signed me off work for another week, so I get another week off. So yeah, so that's where we are with that.
So, okay, there you go. Michelle signed off for another week. It's been a very good day, apart from obviously Michelle's being ill. She's acting a lot less stressy, just from outward appearance, now that she's not waiting for the doctor or whatever. So what I think we're going to do now is wait up and wait for the start of the Olympics, the opening ceremony of the Olympics.
20 to midnight it's on.
Starts 20 to midnight, so that's tomorrow's vlog. Oh, for today, I'm going to call it. So what Michelle's doing is watching how they make s'mores.
Not the kind that Americans eat around campfires, but the sweetie kind. Apparently they sell them in packets.
Okay. Moving on, I'm going to call it for the night. So it's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him.
Good night. Speak to you all later.